The Gay Senior Alliance Podcast, Season 1, Episode 1. Hi, everyone, and welcome to the Gay Seniors Alliance Podcast. I am Kendall Rumsey, your host. I've been toying with the idea of starting this podcast for over a year now. So at this point, I guess it's time to get started. Several years ago, I started a Facebook page called Gay Seniors. The mission of the page was, and still is, a place where we can feel at home, discuss issues pertinent to us, and celebrate the lives we lead as we move through seniority. I'm happy to say that we now have over 19,000 followers on that page. That just goes to show that we old gay folk still look for community and a place to share our common stories, life's adventures, a few jokes, and sometimes maybe even a cheeky photo or two. Back in 2019, I started a Twitter page at gay_seniors. That page has almost 8,000 followers. Again, proof that we are a strong block of men and women who seek a place to share and experience life together. We have a YouTube page, an Instagram page, and a Patreon. The Patreon acts as the website for the Gay Seniors Alliance, and it is free to all who want to follow. See the profile on any of our platforms for the links. While I've pondered doing this podcast, I've had lots of ideas on how to make it happen, and now I've just decided to jump in and go see what happens. Like everything else, I want to be I want to be a space where our community can share, support, and encourage each other through our senior years. Now here's a bit about me. I'm 61 years old, I'm single, and after a successful life in marketing, I moved back to my small hometown in Georgia about 10 years ago. Small town life is very different than any of the cities that I used to live in. Sometimes I miss the hustle and bustle of the cities, and other times I like the quiet life in the small town. But sometimes it's also isolating and lonely. I own a small company and I still work at it 5 days a week while also doing freelance marketing work, spending time with my family and friends, volunteering, writing, and crafting. I also watch way too much reality television. You may have noticed I didn't mention any great love life there. It's true. I am what seems to be doomed to be forever single. But that's a story for another day. So, what's the goal for this podcast? Well, first and foremost, I want it to be fun, but I also want it to be a place of information and provide us with all a sense of community that we so desperately need in this life. I want to be open to varying opinions and ideas while maintaining a respectful place where voices of all types can be heard. I want to interview members of the community who have information to share on healthcare and fitness, relationships and hobbies, travel, anything that you guys may find interesting as a listener. I especially want to share coming out stories. I'll share mine in a few weeks, but I think those stories are important not only for our generation to hear, but for those generations behind us to hear. I'll probably create some silly feature to focus on each episode and hopefully share some valuable information along the way. So if you're ready, so am I. Welcome to the journey of the Gay Seniors Alliance podcast. I hope you will join in the conversation and share with me what you would like to hear and relive from your life. We have an important voice as a community, one filled with challenges, heartache, triumph, and celebration. I look forward to being on this journey with you. If you have show ideas or comments or questions, feel free to leave them on any of the platforms where you find this podcast. Or you can email me at gaysenioursalliance@gmail.com. Also, please feel free to share this podcast with your friends. Please like, share, and subscribe. Let's let our message be heard. Until we meet again, thanks for listening. I look forward to hearing from you soon.